Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content. So, listen up, guys. I've been talking about Albt, and I've also been talking about Hbar for what seems like forever now. You guys already know that I'm very bullish on both of these assets. I've talked about them. I did deep dives on both of these projects. I've been talking about Hbar. I honestly upload about like 3 videos a day on Hbar, sometimes more. Now, I'm not going to upload multiple videos today on Hbar. It's only going to be about one. Not too much news, but the news that we did get today is huge. Now, with Alliance Block, I've talked about how big this asset could be. I think that it could be an easy 3 to 4 digit asset in the future. That's right, a 4-digit asset. I do think that we could hit $1 trillion sometime in the far future. Not anytime soon, so don't take my word for it and pretty much say, oh, that's just hopium, whatever. But when we see what Alliance Block is doing, we could truly see the power or the potential that it could have behind it, that could really unlock. Now, we already know that there's only about 220 million in circulating supply. We do know that there's going to be a burn amount for Alliance Block, and a lot of it's going to be locked up in value for staking. So Alliance Block is going to be a huge asset long term as well. Now, this one I've been telling you guys to buy under 30 cents. I told you guys to get into it at 20 cents, 22 cents, 25 cents. Been talking about this one for quite some time. This is an undervalued gem. Now, when we talk about it in correlation to Hbar, again, it has a ton of potential to really skyrocket Hbar and itself into new heights. Now, when we look at Alliance Block, I already told you guys it's building the world's first globally compliant decentralized capital markets, the future of finance, etc., whatever. Now, this is essentially going to bridge DeFi and also traditional finance. I've talked about it, but when we talk about the overall links to Hbar, not only is it a partner of Hbar down here, we already kind of see that, but it is also partnered with its, also partner of Chainlink. We also see that's a partner of Holo. We also see it's Quant as well. Now, the reason why I even talk about Alliance Block, and I bring Alliance Block up a lot, is because we were talking about the Alliance Bridge that I was trying to build. I told you guys how big of a project that is, and we finally got some news regarding that today. Right, we're seeing Alliance Bridge introduces seamless and fully decentralized interoperability, between blockchains, and we do see here, if we come down, it is also introducing seamless, fully decentralized, faster, and secure bridge. This is going to be huge. Now, it does say that they successfully built out, tested, and audited its seamless and fully decentralized bridge. We also see which has now launched on the mainnet, and you could use it here. I actually think that's very cool too. If we actually look at this design, it's very, very sleek, very professional. You can pretty much choose your network. You can claim. It's very cool. Now, of course, you would have to connect your wallet. You could pretty much connect it to all of these 4 here, which, again, I talked to you guys a little bit about Matic. Matic, I'm still very bullish on as well. We do see that is a mainnet on here. It's basically an Ethereum ecosystem as well, so obviously it would have to be up here. But this is actually a very sleek look, very cool, very modern, if you will, as well. So I think that's very cool. But I do want to talk to you guys a little bit more about this. So first off, it's fast, secure, decentralized, and open source, etc., whatever. But the reason for me talking about this is that this could truly change the game for DeFi. Now, we do know that DeFi is huge, but we also see here that furthermore, through a partnership with Hedera Hashgraph, Alliance Bridge has been able to create a unique consensus mechanism that achieves consensus with significant performance and speed stability improvements that are unmatched, therefore setting a new industry standard. The project plans to have 11 validators by the end of the year by adding 8 more validators on top of the already existing 3, leading to even more decentralization and more transparent consensus. With multiple blockchains in the future, interoperability will be key. And I told you guys that interoperability is a huge use case value, especially in this game. And I think it's going to really propel these assets in the future for the value that it's really going to unlock. Now, we do see here the future is moving towards one in which multiple chains coexist in a growing blockchain space. Like I said, it's going to really unlock that value. The issue becomes one of the facilitating communication and interoperability between different chains that would otherwise be incompatible while retaining the unique benefits and advantages of different blockchains. Alliance Bridge is a key element in this mission. It can help bring about seamless interoperability currently enjoyed by traditional finance without having to rebuild existing platform systems and services from scratch. It currently helps connect those four that I told you guys about already. So when we talk about this, it's going to disrupt that DeFi space. It's really going to help alleviate a lot of the problems with it as well. Now we do see down here, now all of the products, services, and investment opportunities built on these different platforms such as cross-chain swaps, staking, yield aggregation, liquidity pooling, lending, and investment protocols, and more can all communicate with each other and build on top of each other using Alliance Bridge, which is something that was never possible before. And that is huge, especially when we talk about Ethereum. We also talk about BSCs, Avalanche, and Polygon. Those four are huge overall. When we talk about them, these are huge platforms and ecosystems that are pretty much growing at a rapid pace. That's why I even talked about Polygon and Matic for quite some time. Now, we do see here, by using HCS, which is the Hedera Consensus Service, a trust layer that creates an immutable and verifiable log of messages, Alliance Bridge achieves significant performance optimizations. I already talked to you guys about how, that Hedera Consensus Service is really going to ramp up a lot of possibilities for things like this. Now, we do see here decentralization is also enhanced by adding more network validators. At present, the project has 3 validators, which they already mentioned here. Now, we also see here decentralized exchange integrations bring cross-chain swaps and new token use cases overall. So I think that this is huge. I honestly, I told you guys multiple times that this is going to be happening, and it's finally here. I think that this is a major key selling point for a lot of these assets, especially Alliance Block and Hedera Hashgraph. I think this is only the beginning. I told you guys that this is only the beginning for Hedera Hashgraph, and we are really trying. I believe we are trying to disrupt as many markets as we possibly can, because I've talked about them disrupting the automotive market and pretty much all of these markets overall. But what Alliance Block and Hedera Hashgraph are going to be doing together is something like we've never seen before, and they even mention it in here as well. Now, we do see here over time Alliance Bridge will support not only Ethereum virtual machines compatible blockchains, but will also be the first bridge to support non-EVM blockchains such as Solana, Casper Labs, Cardano, Elrond, and many more, a service not currently provided by decentralized bridge service applications anywhere in the world. So when we talk about this and when we look at this, this is a huge partnership. I think that this is a huge breakthrough as well. Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments below. Now, we do see, a lot of people who are an Hbar holder or in the Hbar scene have been talking about this. They've been quoting it. They've been, pretty much talking about it. I do apologize for not pretty much getting on this in time, but hey, I was very busy today. Now, we do see, this is from CryptDoc. We do see HCS will be the backbone for Web3. Hedera will be melting faces shortly. Pack your bag because we are fueling up for takeoff. And I do think that the Hedera Consensus Service is a huge thing to really look at. And this is only the beginning, right, guys? I mean, this is really only the beginning, especially when we talk about Alliance Bridge and stuff like that. This is what we're seeing. We're only seeing the tip of the iceberg, and this is what awaits us, right? And what's funny about this, and I really laughed about this when I seen this, because I was just like, is this the same tweet? I seen this as well. And this is saying Alliance Block is an iceberg that many people can only see the tip of right now, Philip Zimmer. And it is true, right? Their recent growth and sheer development power attest to that. Having this team on the side of Spool by bringing risk-optimized composable DeFi strategies to traditional institutions via their DeFi investment terminal is simply tremendous. And I do believe that Alliance Block and even Hedera are both icebergs that we could pretty much only see the tip of. And especially even Alliance Block sitting under 40 cents, I still think it's very undervalued, sitting at an $87 million market cap. So these two assets are extremely undervalued for what their use case values are truly going to achieve. Now, I do want to say this is great because even when we look at this, right, We do see Alliance Bridge is building or is built utilizing Hedera and the HCS. Best in class decentralized fair ordering and timestamping service in the industry. Best dApps build on Hedera. And they truly do. I think it's the future for a lot of these dApps. I honestly think that Hedera is going to swallow up a lot of this market and truly perform better than anybody actually truly thinks. I've mentioned $10 for Hbar, and I think that $10 is a thing that could very much manifest into realization. And it's not even the idea that $10 is unachievable or it's something that is astronomically impossible for Hedera at all. Because trust me, it is. You know, with what Hbar is doing, with what Hedera is building, I mean, we're already seeing the HCS being utilized on a massive scale. I think once, the token service is truly, getting utilized, and all these other ecosystems that are coming to Hedera to really kind of build on top of or just kind of integrate with, I think that's when we truly see the real value being unlocked. Not only that, but the mass adoption hasn't even begun for Hbar. Yeah, sure, even if we go back to this tweet here, yeah, sure, we do see Google and all these big names are on the governing council, which is a big selling point for a lot of retail investors that didn't do the research. All they have to do is look at the website and be like, oh my God, look at these, big companies that are on the governing council. When they actually truly do the research and they see, something like this Alliance bridge, which might not seem like a big deal to a lot of people, but it truly is when you look at the value that's truly unlocking. That's when we do see the price increasing significantly from it being utilized on a massive scale, but also something like this. This is only the beginning. The correlation between Alliance Block and Hbar has been, something that I've been pointing out since even back in May. So this is something that I love to see come to fruition finally. But it is also allowing us to truly see the value that Hedera is allowing these bigger projects and these other projects to really kind of, unlock and stuff. So I think that this is only the future. A lot of stuff to look at in terms of Alliance Block. If you guys do want to learn more, you guys could definitely check out my later video. It's back a while now. It's back in May, I think. But I do have playlists that are titled after these specific assets. You could definitely do a deeper dive on Alliance Block and why I do think Alliance Block is going to be a huge asset. I do think it's a 3-digit asset at some point in time. Definitely look into that as well. But nonetheless, let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. This is very bullish in my opinion. If you guys did enjoy this video, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys do want more free content, you guys could definitely follow me on Twitter at NCashOfficial, where I basically tweet and talk about Hbar and Alliance Block a lot. If you guys do want more free content, you guys can also follow the free Discord down in the description below. We talk about Hbar pretty much on a daily basis. It's honestly like a bullish Hbar Discord at this point, but definitely check those out. If you guys did enjoy this video, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on like I said. But I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out.